My second novel, Seesaw Sunday, was based on a real event. An African American I know had a photo studio close to Times Square. What he did to make extra money was to put an ad in the paper offering amateur photographers to go with them to the countryside, and he would supply nude models for them to photograph. He charged $10 a person, and to each person he would supply a packed lunch. How he made a profit from this is beyond me. I decided to do a picture story on one of these events. He was okay with that. And so I paid my $10, got into one of the several cars they provided, and we all drove off into the country to a place called Salem in New York State. It was a farm that he had arranged to go to. There was nothing salacious about any of this. In fact, I knew one of the models. Her name was Betty Page, and she was making a name for herself and eventually became probably one of the top models of that era. Everything went very well until the police closed in and we were all arrested. The sheriff claimed that the women could be seen from the road. That was a lie. And the district attorney said illegal and licentious activity took place. That was another lie. We were charged with disturbing the peace. We were charged $5 each by the judge. Our film was confiscated, and then we were allowed to go back to New York. But the worst was yet to come. The next day, I was horrified to discover that the Daily News, the Daily Mirror, and the New York Times covered this story. And what was awful was that the 4 models involved, their names and their addresses were given to the paper. The DA probably was up for re-election, and I think he wanted his name in the paper to help him win. But to put the names in the paper was unconscionable, and I think it came from a deep-seated woman-hating spite on his part. Now, the novel Seesaw Sunday is a fiction, but this event, the arrest and the aftermath, is the climax of the story, and I write about it in detail, fueled by a sense of outrage by it all. There are enough bad guys to go around, but when the police become the bad guys, we're all in trouble. So we need to keep the law in order. I hope politicians are listening. So, good luck.